What's going on, guys? As you all know, that the NBA season just started last night. Fortunately, all the teams I still have to preview have not played yet, but they do play tonight, so I'll be putting them out just before their games. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Washington Wizards. The Wizards have a pretty good young toy team. I'm looking to see them make the playoffs this year. Uh, Lower the pack, six or through the eighth seed, any of those three. Maybe five if they can push the Knicks. But if y'all don't know, they made a trade earlier to get Gortat. They sent Okafor, which is and it's I believe a pick. I'm not sure if it's second or first. I'm pretty sure it'd be a first. But that's a solid pickup for them. I mean, Nene's been a big question mark for them, so that helps them out. So now they got some insurance with their center spot, and now they're taken care of, just in case if Nene goes down. You got John Wall there. You got Trevor Ariza. You got Bradley Beal, who's coming back. I think he'll be a decent or a solid pickup for the number 2 spot. I think he'll be better than Evan Turner and a few of the other second picks were. But a lot of people are taking John Wall to be like the best point guard. And, he had all those great games, last year when he came back. He did good, and that's true and all, and they were like had one of the best records toward the end, not overall, but the last few games they played. But you also got to think most of the teams that they were playing against were locked in. Where they're going to be where they are, and they had nothing to lose. John Wall wanted to come back, throw some numbers up. They had to prove something. So I mean those were kind of empty games. But I don't know. I don't believe that John Wall's as good as many people say he is. I think he's a great athletic, talented point guard, but I don't think you put him up there with the Derrick Roses, the Westbrooks, the Chris Pauls, Rondos. You don't put him up there with that caliber. I put him in maybe the next group right under them. He might be in the top out right at the end of the top 10 or right out, he'll be right outside, like in the maybe top 20 of point guards. Oh, definitely top 20 point guards, but he might be my 11th. And if he's in my top 10, he's about, 9th or 10th. But there's so many point guards in there. It's so point guard heavy. I don't see how you could say he's that good. And I mean, in the few seasons he's been there, he's been hurt most of the time. And his rookie season wasn't all that great. I mean, he was okay, but I mean, he still has a lot to prove, in my opinion. Now, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I haven't watched a whole lot of Wizards games. The few games I have watched, he hasn't done all that great. That's why I'm making this judgment. I will be watching this team very closely this year because I think this team could be one of those sleeper teams you have in the playoffs that could knock out the top seed they play, kind of like the Grizzlies did a few years ago with the San Antonio Spurs. But with that being said, if someone goes down, I mean, they lose one piece, they're hurting. Because right now they have balance through their other lineup. They've got a decent bench with Seraphin and a few other of those guys coming off the bench. But if they lose anybody, I mean, that's just going to mean that's one less person the other team has to worry about. I'm also worried about this team's defense. I know they can probably put up a lot of points, but how's their defense going to look? I mean, we'll see. But other than that, it's going to be interesting. I bet it'll be a lot of fun watching this team. But let me know what you guys think about them.